Hello all, it's your girl Tiffany, Madam Luscious Black Beauty, your poetic psychic Pisces, High Priestess, aka the light that shines like a diamond, also known as your modern day nun, one whom isn't within a coven, a convent, or a covenant. I do thank you all for listening and for watching on tonight. If you would be so kind to please like, share, and subscribe, it would be greatly appreciated. This is going to be a general reading for the overall collective of any zodiac sign. So please take the messages that apply, leave the ones that do not. Remember that this reading can apply to your past, your present, or your future, as well as it may be pertaining to you or any and everyone in between that you may or may not know. I do hope everyone is doing well and feeling well. And with that being said, guys, let's get started. So the first message you have here is neglected and in need. Stand your ground to overcome conflict. Betrayal. They never loved you anyway. Your family, friends, no good ex-lovers, and the government came together to destroy you, to try to destroy you. And don't worry. Okay? So, whoever is resonating with this message, okay, you have been betrayed in some type of way. You've been neglected. You've been abandoned. You could be in need. You've been left out in the cold. You've had a lack of support or help, okay? You had to protect your energy from a lot of people, places, and things, okay? And by doing so, you have tried your best to stand your ground, okay? To overcome the conflict of this betrayal, okay? This ties into disloyalty, lies, manipulations, deceiving, two-faced, gossiping, backstabbing type of energy here, okay? The individuals who did this to you, Spirit is saying that they never loved you anyway, and it seems as if that there are several different individuals who came together to work against you. From your supposed family to your supposed friends, even lovers of yours or exes of yours, okay? As well as even some of those persons may be sellouts in some type of way, especially with the government or persons in power or authority being involved in this to try to destroy you in some type of way, okay? But the bottom line here is Spirit is telling you, don't worry about this betrayal. But we're going to see just what else is going on here, okay? Spirit, clarify neglected and in need. Neglected and in need. I just saying pray more and worry less, okay? I feel like many of you may have had to, deal with some stress pertaining to different things in your life. Spirit, clarify. Many of you all have accomplished being successful just by doing ordinary things, okay? There could be persons who's jealous and envious of that, okay? Some of you you have no family, you have no friends, okay? Rather figuratively or literally, okay? You could be in hermit mode. You could be the type that's an introvert. You're kind of to yourself, by yourself type of thing. I wouldn't say you're so much antisocial, but you're a loner, okay? You're definitely all alone. You have trust issues. You just stay to yourself, okay? Some of you may have grew up in the system, okay? Some of you may have even went through adoptions. Some of you may have even gone through things more horrific than that. If you were ever a victim of kidnappings, traffickings, adoptions, being switched or sold or something in your childhood. Many of you have had to deal with childhood trauma as well. That's not going to be for all of you. Some of you have family, okay, but you don't have family, if that makes sense, okay? You have family, but these individuals don't love you. They don't support you. They don't have your back. They don't uplift you. Many of you probably have never really had anybody care about you enough to even teach you, you know, and things like that, okay? So everybody's situation is different who may resonate with this message. Spirit, clarify, stand your ground to overcome conflict. Stand your ground to overcome conflict. So Spirit is saying keep moving forward. Good things take time here, okay? This talks about you keeping the faith, okay? Not giving up on yourself, giving up on life. Spirit wants you to know that good things come to those who wait. I feel like you have waited for a long time. A lot of time, as human beings, when we go through different trials and tribulations, when we go through ups and downs, it seems like you know, your prayers turn to begging, and it seems like you're waiting for something miraculous to happen in your life, for, you know, forever. It seems like, okay, but Spirit wants you to still be able to smile through the pain, okay? Don't worry, okay? Because anything is possible, okay? You need to stand your ground, stand up for yourself, believe in yourself, and definitely love yourself to overcome the conflict that you are dealing with, okay? Whatever this betrayal entails, it was something that was done in secret, behind the scenes, behind closed doors. They may have thought that they were going to be able to keep this secret, keep this from you, keep you from knowing that it was, you know, them or certain persons who did certain things to you. But with the moon here, this moon is illuminating the things that's secret, hidden, and what's done in the dark here, okay? The moon also talks about decisions being made, criminal activity, sneaky, freaky, creepy things, low down, dirty things, shady people, shicey situations, the past, witchery, rituals, secrets, dilemmas, things done on purpose to cause you to feel overwhelmed or sadness, okay? The moon talks about a lot of things, okay? But the bottom line is this ultimate betrayal that you endured, that you went through, there was a lot of things that was done behind the scenes and behind your back, okay? Yeah, to clarify, they never loved you anyway. We have partners in crime here, okay? So we know that there are several individuals, okay, from family to friends to exes and etc., who work together, who teamed up and schemes and teams together to work against you, okay? These persons came together and plotted, they planned, they schemed. Spirit is saying that they're manipulators, they're cons, they're full of deception, they're low down, they're dirty. They came together as a whole crime mob, okay? But the fact of the matter is, I actually have a card that says the main message on there is lonely, okay? And it talks about someone being by themselves. It talks about someone being lonely, but it says something like don't worry about being lonely. Sometimes it's best that way for your own protection, okay? Sometimes even awful things, crazy things happen for a reason, okay? But the bottom line is these individuals were partners in crime, in betraying you in some type of way, shape, form, or fashion. So to clarify, your family, fake friends, ex-lovers, and the government came together to try to destroy you. So we have here, grow through what you go through, okay? You're nobody's victim, slave, or puppet, okay? You can overcome your haters. You need to stand against your oppressors, okay? That's why I said continue to believe in yourself. Continue to love yourself and never give up. Okay? To clarify, don't worry. We have here, be the change that you wish to see in the world. Okay? Make your own kind of music. Okay? And that doesn't necessarily have to entail you being into, you know, music and things like that or whatever. It make your own kind of music really just kind of tells you to live your own life. Do what fulfills you. Do what makes you happy. You don't need anybody else's permission or approval to be the greatest version of yourself. Rather, you know, it's always going to be someone who is going to be indifferent, okay? There may always be someone who dislikes you or, you know, or whatever, okay? But you have to do what is best for you. As long as you are loving you, you are living righteous to the best of your ability, okay? Then that's all that matters. Spirit don't want you to worry though, because I feel like many of you have been worried, okay? This is the sun that flipped over. I definitely feel like you're coming into brand new beginnings, fresh starts, second chances here, happiness, abundance, fulfillment, okay? A peace of mind, okay? There will even be amusement in your life again, cheerfulness, joy, laughter, you know, this also speaks to creativities and artistries. Okay, you feeling full of life again. Okay, just a newness. Okay, um, we have here, still strong. So okay, this talks about you. After everything that you've been through, you're still here. Okay, after everything that you have endured, you're still strong. No matter how many times they try to knock you down or set you back or drag your name through the mud or kick you while you're down, you have fought. Okay, until you can't. This says so you fight until you can't fight anymore. Okay, whomever you are. This also says proud woman here. Okay, so I definitely feel like you could be a feminine enduring this, although there could be a masculine who resonate with this message as well. Okay, this card really talks about standing up for yourself. Okay, whomever you are, you're a free spirit. Okay, you have a backbone. I do feel like because you've been through so much, you're a no nonsense type of person. You're strong willed, you're strong minded. Okay, and Spirit just wants you to know when the goings gets tough, just keep on going, okay? Keep on going. But the Sun was an extra card that came out here, okay? We have Strength at the bottom of the deck. The Strength card talks about you being strong, trying to be strong. It talks about opposition and vitality. It talks about courage, endurance, balance, faith, stability. You having patience, you taking risks, and you standing your ground to overcome conflict. That's what the Strength card is all about, okay? Taming that lion that's working against you, that's attacking you, okay? Just by way of your strength and your courage. Spirit, clarify neglected and in need. So you could be a mature woman, okay, who has been neglected, who is in need. I feel like this is something that you've had to endure even from your childhood, from a very early age in life into your adulthood, okay? You could have grew up in poverty. You could have always had the bare minimum or less than. You were abandoned, you were neglected, you were left out in the cold. You never really had persons around you to love you and appreciate you. Okay? Spirit, clarify, stand your ground to overcome conflict. Stand your ground to overcome conflict. We have the family room here, okay? And as you can see, that family room is empty. So like I said, some of you all have family, but you don't have family. You don't see any of those family members here in this family room. So you're by yourself. You're to yourself. Somebody has had to stand their ground against their family. Excommunicate yourself from these people, okay? Who does not have your best interest at heart. Spirit, clarify betrayal. Clarify betrayal. So we have community here. This seems like that this is when you talk about a community, I feel like this is a large number of people. A community of people is all different kinds of people, okay? Because when you think about a community, your family members are in a community, neighbors are in a community, strangers are in a community, co-workers are in a community, lovers are in a community, supposed friends are in a community. There's a lot of different people who makes up communities, okay? And I do feel like with this card here, you have been betrayed by several people, possibly those that you know as well as you don't, okay? Spirit, clarify they never loved you anyway, and partners in crime. They never loved you anyway. We're partners in crime. Yeah. So we have false persons here. These individuals are fake, phony, fraudulent, untrue, okay? They just fake as they come. They're wearing a mask. They're not who they appear to be. These persons parade around like they're righteous, upstanding pillars of the community, like they're law-abiding citizens, like they saved, sanctified, holier than thou. Whatever type of stunt or front that they want to put on, they're false persons. They're liars, cheaters, deceivers, manipulators, con artists. These people have betrayed you. They've smiled up in your face. They've stabbed you in your back. They have been the most disloyal to you. Okay, Spirit, clarify your family, fake friends, no good ex-lovers, and the government came together to try to destroy you. Yeah, these individuals put a lot of thought, okay? A lot of thought, a lot of energy into attacking you. You see how this person is sitting here like, there was a lot of plots and plans and schemes that went into specifically attacking you to try to destroy you. I've never seen so many people so eager, so anxious, so motivated to destroy one person. Spirit, clarify, don't worry. Clarify, don't worry. I see gift here that flipped over. You could have a specific gift. You could be receiving some type of gift here. Okay. I feel like this may tie into you being in need in some type of way. I feel like your needs will be met in some way, shape, form, or fashion. Spirit, clarify, don't worry. These individuals also, I keep seeing the coffin card. They were trying to kill you. Yeah, Spirit don't want you to worry because change is going to come. Change is definitely going to come. These people did things. I also see the imprisonment card. They've done things to try to set you up to have you imprisoned, whether this be actually jailed or imprisoned for something or even institutionalized. Even people who are institutionalized are, locked down at a specific facility or something, okay? So these people have gone back and forth, maneuvering through ways that they could either have you imprisoned or have you killed, okay? They also stole something from you. They did this. They were doing this in an effort to steal something from you, or they did steal something from you here, okay? They also wanted to prevent you from coming into some type of high honor. Because they're good for nothing. They doing nothing with their damn life. They don't want you to do anything with your life. That is just some selfish shit. Spirit, clarify, neglected and in need. Neglected and in need. You were neglected as that. I feel like that. I don't feel like this is something. Whoever is experiencing this didn't just start. You know what I'm saying? Like today, last week, last month, last year. This is something that has been prolonged. Okay, this is something that you have been through your entire life. I see waiting here. I feel like you've been waiting. You've been in expectation or in expectation for something. But you were neglected and you were abandoned and you've been in need and all this time. But you've been waiting. It's like you've been, they've tried to keep you stuck and stagnant in limbo, just hanging around, or what have you here. But I definitely feel like you have endured for quite some time. Spirit, clarify. Stand your ground to overcome conflict. Stand your ground to overcome conflict. I see hope here, okay? There is hope for you, okay? You see how this person is like broke down, all hurt and things. I definitely feel like you have been hurt a lot, specifically by your family, okay? But you are still here. You are still standing. You are still making it. You are still living. You are still breathing, okay? It doesn't necessarily mean that everything is okay, okay? You have endured a lot for sure, but you're still here for a reason, okay? I do feel like that, because of your faith, because of your courage, that you will make it. You will be able to overcome. Spirit, clarify betrayal. What is this betrayal about? Yeah, I see the thief card here. They stole something from you. They either stole something from you or they were trying to steal something from you. This is the reason why they have so desperately been trying to get you out the way. These individuals, I told you, they're liars, cheaters, and thieves. But they got the audacity to be working against you. Spirit clarified, they never loved you anyway. They never loved you anyway. Yeah. These people were the enemy. These people were the enemy. And many of them, they were working for someone, helping someone, doing a job for someone. Many of these persons were, they're either, like I said, they're either sellouts. They were convinced, coerced, or paid ops in some type of way, especially with the government being implemented in trying to destroy you. They were paid off by persons to team up against you, to work against you. This is the reason why spirits say you're nobody's victim, slave, or puppet. You grew through what you went through. Okay, that's why this card says grow through what you go through. Okay. Or just like that flower you see on that card, no matter how many different things that they did to you, you still grew and blossomed like that flower that you see here. Okay, yeah, look, I told you, death. These people tried to do things to have you killed and all kinds of things. Spirit clarify, don't worry. Clarify, don't worry. I see thought here. Okay, I feel like you've been up in your head. You've been thinking long and hard about this situation, about what you've had to endure, about how you are going to make it, how you're going to survive, how you're going to move forward in different things. Okay, so I see you definitely going within, doing a lot of thinking as to how you can overcome these situations here, especially if anybody would be like this, but especially if you have a child or children to raise, and they, if you're in lack, your children are in lack. Okay, if you have no one, your children have no one, for the exception of you. You understand what I'm saying? So a lot of times your children can go through things as well, even when good parents, when good parents go through, they still try to put on a brave face for their children. So, for the most part, a lot of people's, good parents try to keep their children from knowing that, things are as bad as it is. Say, like, if the bills get behind and, there's a lack of food or lack of resources or no family around during the holidays and different things like that. Usually good parents try to put on a brave face to, be there for their children and different things like that, or what have you. But, as an adult, you know what's going on, okay? And so you deal with the brunt of the pain, the sorrow, the misery, the disappointment of different things going on and happening, okay? Spirit clarify, neglected and in need. Neglected and in need. So I do see the feminine here again. So this is most definitely a feminine who is enduring this. Spirit clarify, stand your ground to overcome conflict. So we have stability, harmony, and flow here, okay? You've been able to maintain some level of balance and stability, a sense of harmony, and just kind of going with the flow through all your ups and your downs, okay? Spirit clarify, betrayal. So I see, I went back in the thing, but I seen the family card here. I do feel like I said, there's a multitude of individuals involved, but I do feel like whoever is resonating with this message, you have been betrayed by your family the most. Spirit, clarify this betrayal. Yeah. Family, home, commitment here. Okay. There could have even been a home that was stolen from someone. These individuals, there was a fire sign that was having you spied on or watched. This says spying, watching, inspecting here. That was a fire sign in particular. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, okay? Who ultimately betrayed someone the most, okay? Amongst a multitude of other persons. Okay, to clarify, they never loved you anyway. We have third eye clarity here. So I feel like you know the truth. You know the clarity. Your third eye could even be open. You could be someone who is highly intuitive, who's naturally empathic. Okay, you know this. Spirit, clarify your family, fake friends, no good ex-lovers, and the government came together to try to destroy you. So we have truth and expression here. I feel like you know the truth of this, like I said. And with expression being down here, I believe you have spoke out about this to others to let them know what was going on. So to clarify, don't worry. We have sun here, strength and empowerment, okay? Just like that sun that came out here. Spirit don't want you to worry, don't want you to be all up in your head, to be overthinking these situations here, because the sun is shining through you and shining on you, okay? The light within you is very bright. There's brand new beginnings, happiness and abundance that's coming in for you, okay? And I know you may be at a point right now where you may not be able to see the light at the end of the tunnel. You may not be able to figure out how, or how this is going to happen, when this is going to happen, or what have you. But Spirit is assuring you that it is, okay? So we have epiphanies and breakthrough at the bottom of the deck. Once again, you see that sun shining brightly directly towards this person. You see their hands up. Seems like their hands is up in gratitude and glory and appreciation, okay, for a breakthrough that is coming to you, okay? Okay, guys, so Spirit, clarify neglected and in need. So I feel like you have definitely gone through some emotional withdrawal. It's interesting because this card fell out and it wanted to flip upside down. I feel like you've already gone through the period of emotional withdrawal. Okay, I do still feel like you're to yourself, you're by yourself, just like how you see this person, lonely here by themselves, okay? But I feel like you have gotten over the emotional part. You're not crying tears. You're no longer crying tears for the people who left you behind, the people who didn't love you, the people who don't believe in you, the people who hurt you, okay? So you definitely went through emotional withdrawal. I definitely see that you went through discontent and boredom as you were to yourself and by yourself. Even you see this person here all alone. No family, no friends, no lover, no nothing. Spirit, clarify, stand your ground to overcome conflict. Yeah. You've been in solitude. You've been in solitude by yourself for quite some time here, but there's that hope card here, okay? That light shines within you. There is hope for your future, okay? Yeah. You know the truth. I feel like you know the truth. You spoke the truth, okay? And I feel like you're going to get even more truth just about, about this betrayal, okay? And what these people did to you, okay? And this is how you were able, this is how and why you were able to stand your ground. Yeah. Because this betrayal was due to deception and envy. But you see how this person has ripped off their own mask, how this person's mask is lifted up, and you can see this person's entire face. These are people that you know, people that you are familiar with, people that you have seen before, that you know their names, okay? They did things to try to have you in mental conflict, stressed, depressed, dealing with anxiety. They wanted you worried and scared. Spirit, clarify, they never loved you anyway. Yeah. They were working in the shadows, behind the scenes, against you the entire time, because what I tell you, they were trying to sacrifice you. They wanted to bring your life to an end. So clarify your family, fake friends, no good ex-lovers, and the government came together to try to destroy you. I see mental conflict again. They did things to mess with your mind. They wanted you to have some type of mental breakdown in some type of way. Maybe push you over the edge from everything that you was going through, force you to suicide. That's a coward. That's a straight up coward there who don't have the galls, the balls, the wherewithal to kill you they damn self. But they want you dead and gone so much that they willing to do things to torture you in ways, to do things to you to make you have some type of mental breakdown where you would take out yourself, and then they play pretend like they had no idea what was going on, didn't know all along that anything was wrong when they was the ones that was doing it all along. That's some fucked up shit. You understand what I'm saying? But I see intuition here. I feel like intuitively you knew all along what these individuals were doing, okay, and what was going on, that they were causing this conflict and defeat in your life on purpose, okay, that they was purposely doing things to attack you, to torture you, okay. Yeah, there were even persons in authority who were involved in this conflict and defeat, in this mental conflict that they were doing to you. They were doing things to manipulate your mind, your body, your soul, and all, everything around you, okay? Ask yourself, who has access? There could be as many people who are just regular, everyday, average Joe people who dislike you, who hate you, you know what I'm saying? Or what have you. But it takes persons in power, persons in authority, persons with certain positions, titles, and roles, wealthy persons in power that's got a lot of people in their pockets, got a lot of pull, okay, with other individuals to get other persons involved with targeting you specifically, attacking you. These would be the only people who would do things to say, like, block you, or, have you blacklisted, have you put on government watch list, block you from being able to get employment, block you from being able to make a substantial amount of income, do things to sabotage, say your car and your home and different things like that, or what have you. Only persons in power can do those things. You could have 100 people in your community that dislike you, and the only ways that they could attack you is pretty much on the physical. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to other things that persons in power and authority only have access to or range over or whatever, you have to know that these type of operations that goes on is being run, ruled, controlled, and funded by them. They're just too coward to admit it. See, because they can't blatantly come out and say, yeah, we dislike you. Yeah, we're discriminating against you on purpose. Yeah, we want you gone. We're purposely trying to make you commit suicide, or we've actively trying to set you up. We're actively trying to sacrifice you or take you out. They can't just come out and say that shit. I don't give a damn how much power, how much authority, how much money they got right now. They could. There's nothing that's keeping them. It's like they're, you know what I'm saying? There's nothing that's keeping them from saying these things, okay? But they won't say these things. The reason why they won't say these things, okay, is because they're too afraid of civil unrest. They're too afraid of an uprising against them, okay? See, they're real cocky, real arrogant, manipulative, controlling when dealing with individual persons, okay, or just a small group of persons, okay. But if they stood before the people and said that they were doing things, they were using torture tactics and terrorizing tactics and cruel and unusual punishment and hate crimes against people, if they stood before the people and said that they would have millions of people coming after them at one fucking time, there would be nothing that they could do about it. They know it. So they would never, no matter how much power, how much authority, how much money they have. Now, they think it every day. They say it amongst themselves in private. And they vigorously have people behind the scenes that they pay very lucrative incomes to come up with specialized strategic ways and in militarized weapons that they can attack the people, and subtle, secretive, different ways, forms, and fashions, okay? But this is the type of shit that goes on every single day. Yeah, Spirit don't want you to worry because you have balance. You're going to come, and if you have not already obtained balance in your life, you are definitely going to have balance here. You are spiritually strong. You have spiritual strength here, okay? I feel like this spiritual strength is what has helped you to stand your ground. This spiritual strength is what has helped you no matter what you went through. To overcome conflict, okay? Because I'm being honest with you. Not everybody's mind frame is set up the same. You got to be strong to be alone. Like many of you cool right now, okay? You got a girlfriend or a boyfriend, a husband or a wife or a lover, okay? That even if you just got a friend with benefits, a side piece or whatever, you know what I'm saying? That you are happy with, that fulfills you, that pleases you, okay? Many of you have family, have friends, have a social life, okay? And you're good with that. You understand what I'm saying? But the day that you wake up and you have none of those things, I'm talking about not one of those things. I'm talking about nobody in your family on your mother's side or your father's side. I'm talking about no lover at all. Not even a booty call. When you have not one friend. When you have been blocked from having the bare necessities of life. Like having a job and providing for yourself. When things are done to you on a daily basis to sabotage you, to hurt you, to tear you down, and you got no shoulder to lean on, you got no shoulder to cry on, no friends, no family, no lover, no help, no support, not even from your government, your proclaimed leaders in power who say that they have taken oaths to protect and to serve, and they stand for the people and by the people in the United States of America. Where we as a people are supposed to be free. It's supposed to be the land of the free. But it's a lie. The day you wake up and you have nothing and you have nobody and you still got to find a way to make it. You still got to find a way to survive. That's really when your faith is put to the test. Because you got to be strong to be alone. It's a lot of people right now. Do you know how many women? Do you know how many battered women stay in abusive relationships year after year after year? Some of them even end up dead. They stay in abusive relationships because they couldn't fathom being alone. They fearful of raising their children on their own, of having nothing. That they would rather stay in a relationship, keep giving somebody chance after chance after chance who beating their ass every damn day. Do you know how many people stay around friends that is not good for them? Just to feel like they are part of the in crowd, just to feel like that they are acceptable. Do you know how many people are sexually promiscuous? Not so much because they fast and hot in the ass like that. It comes off like that from the outside looking in. But because they never had the love of their father. They never had the love of an adult, positive, good, upstanding male role model. And they never had the real love and support from good, upstanding women like that. So they end up sexually promiscuous. They end up chasing love in all the wrong places just to say they got somebody. Just to make themselves feel good, if only for a few seconds in a moment. I kid you not. A lot of people, do you know how many people have sexual addictions that are not even really addicted to sex for themselves, but they have gotten addicted to pleasing and appeasing other people because that's the only time anybody is nice to them? When they're doing something for other people, but on the outside looking in, you say, no, that's just a hoe. But you don't know what that hoe done been through. You don't know that that hoe ain't got no family, ain't got no real friends, don't have nobody that really loves them. And if they ain't sucking and they ain't fucking and they ain't the life of the party and they ain't giving all that they got away, they got nobody. So they end up stuck in that. Nobody sees that. Nobody looks that deep into anything. You got to be real strong to be alone. And then when you go through all of that and you have had children and you have no help or support for your children, you get no child support, you get no nothing. It's all on you. Anything needed is on you. Anything go wrong is on you. Any type of issues, any type of problem, is all on you. It's a lot of people who go through that. Okay? But my point in saying all of that is some people would have had a mental breakdown long time ago from all of that shit, dealing with all of that shit. Some people would have threw in the towel and committed suicide from dealing with all of that shit a long time ago. Some people would have smooth lost their mind and be in somebody's mental institution, doped up on whatever medication they put them on a long time ago. Going through all of that shit. Whoever you are, you've been through exactly all of that shit that I just said to you. But you're still here. And you're still strong. These people working against you, they expected you to be dead a long time ago. They expected to profit off of your death a long time ago. They expected you to be another statistic, to be able to set you up on a crime and railroad you in a court of law, to lock you up for the rest of your life a long time ago. But you're still here. You by yourself. Look at this. Emotional withdrawal, discontent and boredom, solitude. That's somebody who has nothing. That's somebody who has nobody. Look at this. This person is by themselves. Look how down and out this person look here. This person is by themselves. Look at solitude here. This person is by themselves. In all these pictures, what can you see besides the individual that's on these cards here by themselves? What you see around them? Nature. Nature and nurture. The nurturing that this person needed came from nature. That's it. That's all this person had. And it takes somebody real strong to be alone like this without losing their damn mind. Because they had every intentions for you to. Or they wanted so desperately to say, see, I told you something was wrong with them. See, I told you they had a problem. See, I told you they was mentally ill. See, I told you they was a criminal. See, I told you they needed help. They thought that's what they thought they were going to be able to say about you. New beginnings. You come into some type of new beginning. Like I said, right along with that sun here. After all this heartache and loss, even look at this card. What you see? Alone. This person is alone. By themselves. What you see around them? Nothing but nature. This person is nurturing their self in nature. And nature is all they got that's supporting them. Every one of these pictures with them by themselves. That's what you see. You've gone through emotional withdrawal, discontent and boredom, heartache and loss, solitude. You got to be strong, beyond strong, to be alone. And they going to do all kinds of things while they attacking you to test your faith. Where your God at? Why your God ain't saved you? Why your God ain't rescued you? Why your God can't stop us? They even try temptation. Every once in a while, they'll send somebody through that's a paid op. Try to tempt you into sex, tempt you into drugs, tempt you into partying, tempt you into drinking until you're drunken, tempt you into carelessness and recklessness. Anything they can do to drag your ass back to hell, to get you back in alignment with the devil. Temptation. They even do that too. See, they'll set up temptation for you and sit back and watch and say, see, I told you. Told you they was a problem. When they into that shit they self, they do that shit they self, and they the ones who set that shit up. See, this is the world that we live in. See, you are the light. And the light shines from within you very brightly. Your light pisses off a whole lot of demons. They can't stand it. I'm trying to tell you what I know. I ain't gonna tell you no lies. That's what's going on here, though. That's what's going on here. Let's pull some tarot. We're gonna wrap up this reading. These people wanted you dead and gone. They's too coward to tell you to your face, though. How many of you ain't got nobody right now? How many of you got people that working against you and dislike you, hating on you, bullying you right now, but ain't now one of them jokers ever been to your face and told you so or told you why? Spirit, clarify neglected and in need. Neglected and in need. You see, a lot of these people, they made the decision to do this to you. They went to the crossroads and they made the decision to do this to you because of competition, because of jealousy, because of envy, because of hatred, because of spitefulness. These individuals worked in schemes of teams together. Schemes of teams together. Yeah. So you was neglected, you was abandoned, you was left with sadness, with loss, with disappointment. Spirit side, that's the truth. That's clarity. Yeah. You went through this neglect because of betrayal here. 2 tens here. You went through this ultimate betrayal here. They tried to bring your life to an end. They caused you burdens and hardships and problematic situations on purpose. Okay? These individuals never loved you in the first standpoint. This is the reason why they was working in secret, behind the scenes, behind closed doors, behind your back. They was conjuring up your death. These people was even doing death spells on you. Yeah, your own family. 3 tens here. 10 of swords, 10 of wands, 10 of cups. Yeah. These people did shit on purpose to cause conflict in your life here. Two fives up there, another 10, 5, 5, and 10. Competition and conflict. Ultimate betrayal and burdens. This is what these people did to you. Yeah. These individuals, they liars, they cheaters, they deceivers, they manipulators, they con artists, they thieves. They've been sneaking and creeping around trying to get away with something here. Or what they have done to you. Spirit clarify, don't worry. You could be getting some type of communication. You're going to have some emotional fulfillment that comes in for you. I definitely feel like you have been working really hard. Another two fives here, 5 of cups with the 5 of pentacles. You went through sadness and loss, disappointment, okay? As well as abandonment, neglect, betrayals. Let that in the cold. You had nothing. You had nobody. Emotional fulfillment is coming in for you, and you're going to have gratitude as well, because this Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor here. This 9 of Pentacles is coming in for you. Okay? I definitely also feel like you're going to receive some type of communication, messages, news, information. Okay? These people wanted you in mental conflict. They wanted you stressed and depressed, dealing with anxiety. They did things to hunt you, to taunt you, to harass you, to torture you. They did things to purposely cause towers in your life. But there's a change that's going to come. You also, there's some type of change is coming in terms of something, you're going to achieve something to do with some type of achievement or job or work or something is going to come through for you as well. A reward. These people did everything in their power to destroy you here, okay? But I feel like whoever you are a high priestess. You're highly intuitive. You're naturally empathic here. You know secret knowledge, secret information. This is how you intuitively knew that these things was going on here. You knew the truth and the clarity here. This is how, with your mental stability, coupled with your spiritual growth and stability, okay, you were able to get through such hardships. Because these people did a lot to hurt you. They spread gossip and rumors and lies about you. Shit that they ain't never said to your damn face. Okay? They did all type of things to cause towers to happen in your life here. Okay? They wanted you restricted. They wanted some type of restriction on you. They wanted you in prison, locked up. Now, it's funny because they the ones committing the crimes every day to attack you illegally, unjustifiably, unorthodox. But somehow they wanted you stuck, restricted, unable to move or get out of a situation, or imprisoned or dead or something. I definitely feel like your hard work is going to pay off for you here. Okay? Spirit is saying that you are the magician here. You have the tools to manifest what it is that you desire in your life here. Your hard work is going to pay off here. You have a lot of potential. Okay? I feel like you've done a lot of hard work that you haven't been recognized for, that you haven't received compensation, achievement, or rewards, or accolades, or whatever for here. Okay? But you're definitely coming into some type of financial stability and security. Okay? These people also did spell work on you. Black magic, voodoo, hoodoo, hexes, curses, spells, evil eyes, centurias, a multitude of different things. I do feel like if you were a targeted individual, as it seems, there was things that was done on the government's end. You know, they have, these third party companies and in organizations like COINTELPRO, these militarized operations, psychological operations, social engineering operations that they use to manipulate and control people. Remote monitoring, these microwave weapons, voice to skull technology, all type of shit that they're torturous shit that they are using and abusing people with every single day. While the wealthy and the powerful sit back and gloat on all the decades that they have been able to get away with doing this to the people. This is what's going on, guys. I do hope that this information has given you the truth and the clarity that you were seeking pertaining to a situation that you are dealing with. For those of you who would like to contact me, you can do so at tiff.diamond.36@gmail.com. You can also follow me on Instagram, which is shinebrightlikeadiamond36 with the underscore between each word. For any persons who is interested in donating to the channel, you can do so through CASHAPP, which is $tiffdiamond36, or through PayPal, which is paypal.me/@36diamonds. As always, guys, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, but most of all, take care of your babies, honey. Remember, this is a wicked, wicked world that we live in. There's wickedness in high places, and there's evil that is lurking around each and every corner, even in a neighborhood near you. So y'all watch your surroundings. Watch the company you keep, watch the surroundings in the company in which your children are in as well. And considering the fact that you never know when someone may betray you, backstab you, try to hurt you, or harm you, honey. Keep you some protection on you. Y'all stay awake, stay aware, stay vigilant, and stay prepared. Because if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready, baby. Until the next time, peace, love, and light. Namaste. I am that I am, created in the image of God. Also, guys, I feel a lot of you... if y'all have been dealing with anything pertaining to any type of trusts or bonds or wills or inheritance and different things, I feel like that type of thing, or either for yourself or your children, after someone in particular may have passed on or something like that, or what have you, that may tie into a lot of this stuff going on too, okay? A lot of that is going around. I've never seen so many people in my life who are, one, sellouts, who are, two, sacrificing family on a daily basis for money, three, committing insurance fraud, okay? And forgeries and all kinds of things on a daily damn basis, okay? All kinds of shit, okay? And even theft of properties, okay? In estates and wills and all kinds of shit, okay? Monies and all kinds of things, okay? Some of you who have been dealing with all of this torture shit that you have been going through is because these people stole your inheritance or tried to keep it from you, okay? And thought that they were going to be able to keep it secret from you, keep you from never finding out about it, while they strategize a way to kill you, okay, so that they could keep it for themselves here, okay? That's also the reason why for the betrayal, for the partners in crime here, for your family, fake friends, ex-lovers, and the government coming together to try to destroy you and different things, okay? A lot of that is going on and going around here, okay? And no matter what the people say, no matter how many people rise up against you and try to make you to blame for something or whatever, at the end of the day, they're the only ones that's committing the hate crimes that they are committing, okay? I feel plain and simple that a lot of people are individuals. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of things that they do, especially when targeting somebody, the first strategy they try to use be to try to shame you or blame you or make you feel like it's your fault that you are being attacked like this, that this is happening to you, that this is going on. That's not how life works. That's not how the law works. That's not how the justice system works. That's not how God works, okay? So whatever demonic system or playbook that they plan from, they're not righteous in a little bit. And that's the reason why the shit that they do in secret, okay? So don't ever don't ever allow anybody to make you believe that you are the issue, you are the problem, you are the reason why, okay? Because there's no legal nor even biblical, if you're someone who is religious, right to anything that these persons are doing. Okay. And if when it comes to law, okay, a lot of these persons in power and leadership always talks about law and order and different things like that. Law is plain and simple. Okay. When it comes to law, trust and believe me, the people in power, anybody that ever had a problem with, a warrant for, or any damn thing, they never had a problem going to get. Okay. Or questioning them or anything else that they have to do. Okay, so don't ever make anybody let anybody make you feel like you are the problem, you are the issue, you are the reason why. Okay, there's never okay reason why one should be tortured, one should be terrorized, one should be harassed, one should be invaded, violated, used, abused, neglected, betrayed, abandoned, sabotaged, or any damn thing else like that. Okay, because if one was wrong for any darn thing, okay, then it would be dealt with in a legal manner. And even in a legal manner, you have the right to representation. You have the right to defend yourself, okay? Not their tactics and their way of torturing someone, deeming the karma that they wish to place upon someone to be upon someone. That's not how it works, okay? That's not how that works biblically. That's not even how that works legally, okay? So it's bullshit. Call them on their bullshit, period, point blank. Don't ever allow anybody to make you feel less than about your damn self. I don't give a damn who feels any type of way about you. Guess what? At the end of the day, they're entitled to their own opinion. Nobody has to like you. Not even your own family. Okay? But it's your responsibility to love you, to like you, to care about you. Okay? It doesn't mean anybody is perfect. It doesn't mean nobody, a person can't strive to be a better version of themselves. Everybody can learn something else, could work on something else to be a better person. Okay, so that's not what I'm saying at all. Okay, but don't ever allow somebody else to come in and lower your self-esteem and make you feel negative about yourself and make you feel less than and make you feel unimportant and unneeded and get you to the point where you don't love yourself. Okay. Because no sooner than you allow another individual to do that to you, nothing else matters. That means they can, at that point, they can do to you whatever it is that they want to do to you, because they have stripped away your feelings that you feel about you first. Okay? So don't ever allow outsiders to deteriorate the love that you have for oneself, even if you have to stand on your own by yourself with nothing and nobody else, period. Okay, they can love you or leave you, okay, but don't allow nobody to screw over you, period. Peace, love, and light. Namaste. I am that I am, created in the image of God.